what, as I said, I will try and put together plan stuff for you, and like, get your buy-in, and then we'll start checking it out, get other people in, whether it's somebody to do a written article with you, interview you, written, and then write up an article and start building it from
Here's the
there.
thing. This is my only thing that I like to say, because I just want to do my thing differently. Like I said, I've been watching and listening to a lot of people, and what I find with a lot of people today, it's a lot of interviewing, a lot of talking, and I just feel I'm different from those people in the respect of people did albums, they don't want awards. I just feel like Tammy Lucas need to get to singing. That's the only thing that I need to do is sing and record.
Yeah.
Save the rest of it for later, because I am behind. I'm behind with that. You know what I'm saying? All this, I don't. As you see, I don't even do a lot of interviews. You know what I'm saying? I only did a few because I just feel like, what is there to talk about? You didn't even get your album out yet. You do that first. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing too. I don't want to turn into a constant talker. I see I don't have a passion for it. I really do not. I'm talking with you, as you see. I can't stop talking because I am a gabber. But my point is that I want to get to singing. I want to be like the singers of my day, like the Nancy Wilson, and those people. They put on a beautiful outfit, they get on stage, sing that song, and go home. Okay. I mean, not saying that I don't want to do a few interviews, but I'm sorry, I don't buy into this overextending that they do today in the music industry. I don't. And here's the thing: if God bless me with enough money just to pay my rent, and so be it. Because I saw something with Pink, and she was on a trapeze flipping around. I'm not doing none of that. Okay. I don't have no desire to do any of that. Okay. And people have to realize I'm not 20 and 30. The music industry will come in and they have a million ideas for you. But if you don't have a sense of yourself, you'll be doing a whole bunch of stuff, because it's just this is what I really like. It's me too. I spent so much time at the hospital taking my aunt and my father, and they had different things. And what I realized is when you go on emergency, they don't know what's wrong with you. That's why they do a bunch of tests. They test. And I feel like the industry is that way. And sometimes they don't know what to do with you. So the formulas that have worked for this artist they pick from that and they say, hey, slap that on her today, see if that works. And then they just keep doing stuff to see what sticks. But I just feel like for me, as a mature woman, I'm a mature lady at this point. I'm not no girl. I'm a woman, a full-grown woman. I have life experience. I already know what's going to work for me. And I'm going to tell you right now what's going to work for me. I have a clear picture of it. Me conducting myself like the singers of yesterday, like a Ella Fitzgerald, like a Dionne Warwick, like a Nancy Wilson. Do the main work. Find the songs that are great songs. Get together with the producers, whoever wrote the song, whether I wrote it or somebody else wrote. Somebody could write me a song too, because I love too much other music that I didn't write. Okay. Get together, do it, put on a great outfit, and sing the song. And just off the top, I already have a vision for myself doing like a couple of small clubs here and there. Let me tell you something. Michael Jackson didn't like touring. Touring ain't fun unless you touring ain't fun unless you just don't want to be home. I'm a homebody. Okay. I like to be home. So, and I'm saying that to say that it would be easier for me to tour in my area. I don't know if I want to go all over the world at this time in the world where some people are having war. And what happens with what I find with the record company and with people, they just start, you get an agent. That's their job to think of, hey, she could do this. Hey, she could do that. She could do this. She could do that. I'm not doing all that. Okay. I'm doing what I want to do. So I just hope people, and I think that, like I say, the main thing for me to do, start singing. People need to hear me singing, whatever it is. Okay. Even if it wasn't my song. Okay. They need to hear me singing, because that's what singers, that's what my mother said. I don't know how you're going to sing if you're going to be shy. A singer is supposed to sing.
Yeah.
And I have been remiss in doing that in my career. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I feel like I should just be singing all the time for the next 2 or 3 years, and hopefully that will garner in the means and things for me to do my album and all that type of stuff. I need to be singing because that's what singers are supposed to do. Whether you sing in church for free or whether you sing for money or whether you sing trying to get your career, you should be singing.
Yeah.
So
And
that I'm definitely going to do. The next thing is contact that gentleman, and
yeah.
he works with a lot of musicians, so he probably can find another musician that we may want to work with.
Yeah, if you can, yeah. If so, as I said, I'm going to summarize a lot of what we said today and email it to you. And so then almost like a sort of an action plan to see what your thoughts, and then, so we can take it from there. But yeah, so the idea would be within the next 6 months, an unplugged and at least a new single that's out ahead of a new the longer awaited Tammy Lucas album. So, but how that 6 months will look like from December
From
till
now,
to
yeah.
June or to May June. That's what I'll try and summarize and send you, and then you can tailor it and Swift. You can modify it and stuff, and then we start looking for the people that can support the vision that you have. You may look at the timeline. So that's stuff that I said I'll take away from what we've done here, and I'll do a summary and email it to you, and then whatever you agree on, then we can definitely go from there. But the first part of this interview, I'm sure people will be excited, especially the questions you answered and being able to see you. And then the next phase from your point would be, taking a few selfies, again, somebody to take pictures of you outside. And then we just build from there, because that's not the hard, that's the easiest part. Is just
I'll try to get some more pictures taken soon.
Okay.
That's why I always post old pictures, because I figure people want to see something. And I have so many good old pictures to post, when I was, I didn't really have.
Yeah. I mean, if you just take your phone and take them to the selfies and stuff, we just need a handful.
You say that, but it's so funny when I look at the picture, I might say, "Oh my goodness, something, or whatever." But I have to start getting into it more. I like I said, there's still that. I don't know, some type of self-consciousness. I don't know what it is. It's some way that I feel that I have to be perfect, and I think also too, it's not just that. It's a part of the fact that, it's same thing with Andre 3000 was saying. When you live a private life, that's what sometimes you say, well, why does a person do this? There's some reason that you're doing it that I didn't maybe, push harder or jump out of it. That especially in this era, I do appreciate that part of my life, because I'm not one of these people. Even normal people today feel like they're not even in the entertainment business. They just share everything, friends, family, different people. So in that respect, I feel like less is more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to share, everything. I just want to share the entertainment part of myself as an entertainment. And I want to keep my personal life personal, you know what I mean? But like you said, you've had some great ideas, and look how the Holy Spirit worked. You offered to help me. I didn't even have to ask you. And this is being under the umbrella of God. God will make people want to help you. And there you are. You offered to help me, and I am going to, much obliged, take your help, sir. You know what I want to ask you? When's your birthday? What's your zodiac sign?
So so the 3rd of February.
Oh, you're Aquarius.
Aquarius, that's me. So yes.
Aquarius.
Yes, the 3rd of
February.
February.
I just like to know, and I know, a lot of religious people, which I consider myself to be spiritual. I follow the way, of God, the gospel of Jesus Christ, and I believe in His Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I'm not Catholic. I am, a follower of the Holy scriptures, which is the Bible, and they switch it around so much. So sometimes you have to be more specific about what it is. But I just say that to say that I know a lot of people, they don't dabble in horoscopes and this, that, and the other because, but I don't pick it as something that I'm not
so I know I'm an Aquarius.
horoscopes. I just asked because it's just a sort of an interesting trivia type of thing I like to find out about people, because I still do believe that when a person is born a certain time of the year and certain aspects are happening when, and it's not just your sun sign, it's all of when people really get into it, and you have your natal chart done, then you see the different, what was going on when you came into the world, special things. So for that purpose, I'm interested in it. And I always like to know, because it sort of gives you a gauge of what personality to expect.
Yeah, I mean,
somewhat, not all the way.
Yeah,
somewhat,
and right. But as I said, for me, I wished I was Teddy's general manager at Little Man Future, and would have, my ideas of all the albums that should have been released and the videos and all that stuff. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But the creativity hasn't disappeared. And been doing this for the last 3 years, and making relationships with recording artists and producers and writers and singers like yourselves, and be able to say, well, like a jigsaw puzzle, well, I've got good relationship with this person, and I can see how working together to give the fans what they definitely need, and putting on shows together. I mean, it's infinite possibilities, but we're taking it one step at a time. And so, as I said, tomorrow I'll summarize, Thursday, Friday, I'll summarize what we've been discussing, and have a little outline for you. You have a look, you make a decision, and then we find like-minded people who are going to help you utilize that dream of the debut Tammy Lucas album. Hey, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. If you love what you watched, there's over 100 artists that we've interviewed, so please check out the videos. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Or better still, become a member of Halftime Chat and get exclusive videos ahead of time. But thanks for watching. Take care.